Hands behind your back, don't move, stick 'em up, I told ya. Bet you never.
Alright, got the whole crew here, it looks like. Got a bunch of guys behind me. Alright, well, we're just gonna start cruising to the rink here. Welcome to the first installment of the morning skate. We're gonna be heading into the rink here, getting warmed up for the beginning of the NHL, MHL, Season 36 season. I'm pretty stoked about it. I know a lot of other people are. We're gonna be covering quite a bit of topics on the show. I want to cover a wide variety of things, and I got a list of things that we're going to get to after we get to the rink. The first thing that I want to accomplish with this show is to keep everyone up to date with what's going on in Moose hockey. I want to attract some people that may be interested in leagues. Maybe you're playing in another league and it's just not doing it for you. I want to make Moose Hockey League an option for you, and things that our community offers are 6-for-6 Sunday tournaments. We do those at least a couple times a month during the season. Oops, sorry, lady. I just ran her over. We do top 10 highlights. Our website has just been revamped by Blue Liner. He's done a great job. Our stats system is new this season. It's going to be, I think, a lot smoother. Some of the things that we're going to cover on the first episode is we're going to cover some Rule 1s. Who was Rule 1? Who was traded? We're going to cover, is Eichel going to make it to play this season? Blue Devs and his salary comment regarding other leagues and player quality. We're going to discuss that quickly. We're going to talk about some of the flip-outs. Hey, buds, we're heading to the rink. It's this way. Sorry, excuse me. We're going to talk about some flip-outs. We're going to talk about Twisted Chaos and his rampage that he went on. And then we're going to talk about the relationship / is there a relationship? Just kidding. But yeah, the Fast and Embel, what's going on there? We have a little bit of a beef between them, and I'm going to discuss that a little bit. I think it's just some friendly competition, which is, another thing that's great with the Moose. Everyone wants to win. People say that this is just, a little shitter league or a banana league, and I can tell you right now, it's not. People want to win. There's some great players here. We have some top quality forwards, some top quality D-men, and some really great goalies on the sign-up sheet this year. We're just approaching the rink here, and we're gonna start our morning skate. Holy shit! All right, we're pulling up to the rink here. We're gonna get the skates ready, get them laced up, and we'll see you on the ice. But hopefully you guys enjoy the show. Hopefully it's something that you want to watch, and I'm gonna try to get creative with it, do a couple different things here and there, and be sure to comment on the video, visit the website MHL.Hockey, and let us know what you think. All right, let's lace them up. All right, welcome Moose family. This is 02 a Dab. We're about to start the morning skate. Today we are at the Rock Hertford Ice Hogs Arena doing a quick little warm up, and some of the things I want to cover. Set it on the ride over here. We just got suited up. It's just me and the goalie right now. Waiting for the other boys to join me on the rink. Some of the things that we are going to cover today is the Rule 1s. That's what I'm going to kind of go over first. The first Rule 1 of the season actually came from my team, the Rockford Ice Hogs. We selected Rampage pretty high up there in the draft. He actually was the first Rule 1 of the MHL 36 season. And in return, with that move, we ended up picking up Unbeaten Sniper. He's a good guy. A lot of people like to bash him. So far, so good with our team. We're going to give him an opportunity this week to see what he has to do against some of what I think is the top-tier talent. And I'm hoping that he's going to be a big part of our squad. Kind of shitty that Rampage just didn't feel like playing. I don't never understand really the Rule 1s with coming into the draft and just not being around at all. The second one, this one goes to the Blue Devils and Master Devils. He picked up, and I think he scouted a guy under the gamer tag Top Shedder, who ended up, I think, believing to be a band member of the Moose, who goes by Bure. And I actually played against him. He's actually pretty good, and it's kind of a downer for Blue Devils. He's losing quite a bit of talent when it comes to that center position. I don't know who he ended up picking up. I think it was BXXX something. And I played with him as well, but I don't think he had nearly as much talent as Top Cheddar or Bure did. But that's the rules of the league. It sucks that that guy tried to weasel his way in, but we must have some CSI members here on the Moose MEC crew to get to the bottom of it, and I'm kind of happy they did because if the guy's just a problem, we don't want him in the league. And that's going to bring me to some of the trades. And so far, all we have official on the trades is we had a part-time player, Man Bear Pig, getting dealt for Slavsky. So I believe that involved the Mallards and the Hitmen making a quick little swap. If I'm wrong, you can go ahead and correct me. But I know Blue isn't necessarily looking for some more part-time players. I think he has a little bit too many full-time players, and I think as a new captain, I'm finding that out as well. It's something a little bit different managing those lines every week, and not only do you want to keep your team happy, but you want to win. And I think that's what it comes down to, is drafting some guys that are okay with maybe sitting on the bench here and there for the benefit of the team. I know that I'm more than happy to sit on the bench and maybe making some changes to my lineup this week in regards to that. But bottom line is we want to win. There's only been one trade so far. That's going to bring me to some of our drama topics. And the first one's going to be, is Eichel going to make it this season? Is he going to make an appearance? Will he be a Reading Royal by week 2, 3, or 4? And I think that's yet to be seen. I don't want to speak for the Royals dressing room. I don't know what's going on in there. He's kind of hit or miss in the chat. Sometimes you think he's normal, and then other times it's like, okay, that's the same dude that I remember. So I'm interested to see who shows up. Will Eichel make it into the dressing room? Will he make it into a Moose Hockey League game, or is he playing us once again? That's a question that remains to be seen, and that's really all I have to say about that. If he does show up, I think that's a real big boost for the Royals. If he doesn't, I think that's putting them back in the situation that they've been in the past with, having some offense but not enough to necessarily get those key finishes when you need them. That brings me into our second little Moose drama topic, and again, unfortunately, it has to do with my team. But that brings us to the Twisted Chaos, professional hacking, whatever you want to call it, drama. Really, nothing happened. We're getting a lot of questions on, well, what happened? This guy's normally pretty chill. His name is Relax, Smoke a Joint. You would think that a blow-up like this would not come from this kind of dude, and really that's what I thought too. That's kind of why I picked him up. I was confident that he was just going to be a chill dude. I could do what I like. He'd be there for practice. He would help us warm up. That's kind of what I liked about the guy. Thinking back on it, last season he did have some run-ins with a couple other players in the Moose. Crazy Yeti Killer. He actually did the same thing inside our chat, threatened to basically hack him, and it was just for nothing. Inside our chat, there wasn't really anything going on. People want to know if there was drama involved. There really wasn't. I think someone said something and Twisted read it wrong and made a weird comment back, and it just blew up from there. And then he went to just automatically threatening to hack people, and I thought he was going to be quiet about it and let it go, but he just kept going. So I removed him from our team chat, thinking that give him a timeout. But before I could even give him that timeout, he's already went into the normal Moose lobby and threatened to shut our league down, which I've played a few nights, and we're gonna get into that. He hasn't shut it down yet, but he's doing his best to annoy the shit out of us. He has been removed from the league. I've gone ahead and dropped him as well. But last night we were trying to play some club games, doing some club challenge, and what do you know? We go into the locker room and Twisted Chaos is sitting in his position on right wing. I don't know what would get into a dude so much that he wants to, go ahead and sit in the locker room and prevent us from playing, but unfortunately, we prevailed. We ended up doing a group matchmaking, doing a little ID. So one benefit of EA, we were able to make it happen, and we had a good night of playing Chell. But that's another little bit of Moose drama for you. And I'm going to move into our next topic. This will be quick because we don't really know where it's going or where it started. Someone's going to have to fill me in, but it seems like there's been a lot of tension between our first-round draft pick, not my first-round draft pick, but the MHL's overall first-round draft pick. That's Fast, X19, I believe, and Hitman Player. Him and Mbell, captain of the Pats, have been kind of nudging at each other in the chat. I don't know if Fast has gotten to Mbell or has Mbell gotten to Fast, but I did see that Fast did leave the chat. I don't know if he was trying to refrain some comments, but I'm interested to see how that plays out this season. It looks like there's already a little bit of rivalry between them two, and, it's all good. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't want anyone to comment on here and say, oh, this is bad for the community, because, bottom line, it brings me back to the beginning. A lot of people have played other leagues. We want to keep it competitive. We don't want to just deal with whiners the whole time because, oh, this isn't good for this or this isn't good for this. We got to deal with some trash talking, and that's all I think it is. I think they're just having some fun. But I'm interested to see where it goes. That brings me to the conclusion of the show. I really don't plan on talking for an hour each time we do this show. I want to roll it pretty much just like we did. It's going to be quick, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Just give you some updates on what's going on this week. What did you miss in the chat? I know when I log in, sometimes it says at the top like 150 messages. It's like, holy shit, what happened while I was gone? I want to keep you up to date with what's going on in the Moose Hockey League. I also want to encourage you to sign up a team for the Pick Six. The Pick Six is something that I think that could really help explode our league, especially now with a couple of the changes that you don't have to be a part or signed up for Moose Hockey League in order to have a team. You could go ahead and just assemble 6 guys that you play with for fun, 6 guys you play with on a different league. It doesn't matter. We're just here to have a little bit of fun competition on Sunday nights and help explode our league growth moving into NHL 19. That also will bring me to the conclusion, and that comes to our website. I want to thank Blue Liner again for putting in all the time, building the website, and now it really comes down to us going to the website, getting on those pages, adding content, and helping our league grow. That's what it's going to come down to this season, and that's really going to be my goal in helping this community grow. So hope you have all a great Saturday, Sunday / Monday evening. I haven't decided when this is going to be released, but I put all 3 of those days in there just in case. All right, everyone, have a good day.